Hi, I want to do a quick video to document what I learned at IKEA yesterday. I went in shopping for the Strieberg lights for this wardrobe that I just had built behind me, and there was some confusion because I needed the lights for the 75 centimeter cabinet, and they kept saying, oh, the old lights for that size are upstairs. So I'd go upstairs to the cabinets, and the guy said, but they're new ones and they're white. And I go back downstairs, and the guy was busy and he didn't know what I was talking about. Finally, I asked for more help from a different department to help me communicate between the upstairs and the downstairs, and what we found out was that the reason the guy in the lights was so busy is because they had just received the replacement for the Strieberg. It's called Norfleigh. So if you're going in and putting in a new system in Strieberg, you probably want to either look whether they've put out the Norfleigh yet, or you want to wait for a little while. It's not yet on the IKEA app or website for Switzerland where I am. It might be for the US. I didn't check before I made the video. But what's different about it is the power supply or transformer for the LEDs for the Strieberg is included, and it increases the price for each individual unit. Whereas with the Norfleigh, you need to buy the power supply separately. And what he said is that it ends up being about the same price because the individual Norfleigh pieces are a little bit less expensive, but you also need to invest in the power supply and the cable cord. The other thing you need to know is that with the two different power supplies for Ansluda, they have different loads that they can take. The smaller one can take 3 lights, and it has a maximum load of 10 watts, okay? And then the larger one can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It can take 9 lights, and the maximum wattage is 30. So when you go shopping for your Norfleigh, and I'm assuming they're going to put up some sort of information poster or flyers or something, but when I was there, they didn't have any of that out. All of the lights were still on a pallet, all stacked up, and we had to open some of the packages because the wattage isn't printed on the package. It's only printed on the product. So on the back of the actual light strip is the information about how much wattage. So this one is a 5-watt light, and you could put only 6 of these 5-watt lights into the larger Ansluda, or you could only put 2 into this one. Even though it takes 3 lights, you could only put 2 because it'd be 10 watts. Okay, so there's the math. So I think that's all I needed to tell you. I picked up only the 42 centimeter piece and the 92 centimeter piece, but there's also one that's a little bit bigger for the 75 centimeter cabinet. Oh, and then the other question I had was, how long is the little cable that runs to the Ansluda? So this cable in the 92 centimeter is about 3.5 meters long. So I should be able to run all of my lights in this wardrobe set to the power supply without any problem. And then the piece that will go from the power supply to the wall is 3.5 meters long. So I should have enough cable. I can't install it right now. I need to go buy a ladder, and I need to cut out some holes in the board. And then I think I'll do just a no talking video of how I put it together. But the installation is basically a lot like the Strieberg installation, at least for the light units it is. And then it's just a matter of following the wattage to put everything into the Ansluda. So there's nothing on the internet. It's not on IKEA yet, but this is what I learned, and I hope it helps somebody. Bye.